Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams.
In what league? Oh, yeah, he is, ain't he? He'll play you after that.
And we are underway from SoFi
Yeah, you need
Stadium.
to. It'll be a long day tomorrow.
From just inside the 20.
Hey, he coming tomorrow to look at those Jeeps.
Return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Yeah, I got him. He said, I want you or him, and I set the appointment, so just go ahead and work him. I showed him both of them, but he's going to have his daughter there tomorrow. I may have to come in. No, is he bad? You sure? I thought we sold him before. Yeah, he's all right. I mean,
start out with Akers, and he'll take this up near the 30.
He's gonna co-sign.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Stafford. He'll dump this off to Akers, and he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
Isaiah must be pretty good. He beat Dylan 2 times. Just
1st and 10. Now Perkins. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part.
Oh,
do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. inside complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. If you're these receivers, you've got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows.
I thought that dude picked that. Oh, I thought he picked. I know, I thought he did. I said, dang. I did not mean to throw that. Oh, my Lord.
But you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
All right, Jalen Ramsey.
One of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts.
I thought that was
the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Flush to his right. And the ball is knocked out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because
hit slide. I don't know why he did.
Last week, so another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even.
Yeah, I mean,
because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice,
I slid.
what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of
what you talking about? But I slid.
What it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra DB for the 49ers.
It's got to be patient.
On 3rd.
Yeah, you got to run it more. So, you know what I'm saying? Or throw less. Don't throw a lot of deep balls. Deep balls, I think you get in trouble. You like those? Those are good passes.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, deep balls will get you in trouble.
3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And the Rams at 1 and 5, really struggling here to start the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
The Rams going to go ahead and use.
No, you good.
timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw is Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. These Rams and Niners met 3 times a season ago. The Niners had the Rams number in the regular season, winning 31-10 in Santa Clara. And then again 27-24 in overtime in the season's final week. But the Rams got the last laugh in the NFC Championship game with that 20-17 victory. Man open is Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
Well, you talking a lot of trash.
Of a quarterback in control. Red
blitz, got him into
the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance
to step
up with supreme confidence.
Talking a lot of trash.
For a nice completion.
Quarterback glowing.
Step on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick.
I know, that's stupid. That's why I like our league, no rules. You do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying?
And able to get it across the 20 before
that's the way football is. I mean, how are you going to take away a play that's working?
15 yards picking up the first. Interior of that line blocked.
Right. You only play at one time. That's stupid.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Perkins. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It
really is because they're half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were thrown for a loss.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Stafford on 3rd down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed.
Are they going for
you do so.
He's short.
Send him deep.
He's
try to throw some
short.
air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 4th down, Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he is going to have the Rams first down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now it's Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee, complete. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue.
Do what we got to do.
And I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down.
Oh, that's a fumble.
In the backfield and incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
They snap it to Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Van Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Throwing is Perkins. Out to his left. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Off the bootleg, Perkins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down.
He's scared of you.
a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Perkins' throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it.
Driving us down the field. What this man doing?
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Looking to throw. Perkins. A quick throw.
Ooh, thought that was a fumble.
Well, they go back on their heels a little bit here in this drive.
You know what?
But a chance to exhale just a
I thought that
little
was
bit
a
there with
fumble.
incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up. Try and
Yeah,
get
I thought that too. But I mean, I thought he was a fumble.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Perkins. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Man, get out of here.
He's going to lose yardage here.
Get out of here. You can't do that.
12. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Do what?
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Back to throw again. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
What a catch.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. After the interception, here's Stafford. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Off the bootleg. Perkins. He'll buy some time right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nobody broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, what?
Henry up the middle. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Yeah.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 60 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there.
Joe got it act like he's trying to ball all of a sudden.
Inside handoff, Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off the bootleg. Perkins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt. You can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the end zone, Stafford. Flushed out right. Gets this into the hand. For 3rd and 30.
Where's he going?
book out him, and they tackle him for a loss.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Forward only up to the 2-yard line. As it brings up the fourth down.
That stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy, Eater, he just made a great play there.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A give to Henry. Midfield down to the 49.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this
good game so far.
Now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 11.
They'll run it again with Henry. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
The kick by Gold is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner.
He said, let me back these jokers there.
Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you.
You don't know. You never know. I just tell you, it's a good audible you did that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give up the middle to Akers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Get the shit out of here.
35.
It's
a gain of 11 and a first down.
Get out of here.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Going right back to Akers. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Stafford. Oh, no, he lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up.
Can't believe he fumbled that.
I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll get just under 90 seconds remaining. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Room here to run.
Touchdown, 49ers. Derrick Henry. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Niners use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
I mean, it was a good game.
This one fielded at the
I think if you don't fumble, I mean, you were driving. I don't know.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30.
That's what I was about to say. You'd at least kick the field goal there. That's crazy.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And not much happening.
Oh, come on, man.
Taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield.
That's not what we want.
Call. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
GG.
The Niners are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
This
The
motherfucker.
Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds.
Get the Jets up. He might be done with his game.
And they will take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
All right. I'll be on here in a little bit.
Second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able